Hi everybody, it's Tammy with stampwithtammy.com and welcome back for another 5-minute card video. Well, actually 10 minutes or less. Let's go with that. Today's card we're going to use the Endless Love bundle. It includes the stamp set and the dies. We're going to use the big heart and this X and O. There's two, so it makes it really easy, along with the big arrow. So let's get started. Oh, we're also going to use the Hearts of Love 3D embossing folder. This is one of my favorites. Well, right now it's one of my favorites. So this is the card we're going to make today. And it's kind of a fun fold and it'll stand up. It's super easy. This card I received in a swap, and this is the card I'm kind of copying and sharing. I'm sorry, I don't know who did it originally. We don't mark our cards when we do swaps, but it's really cute. So I pretty much was completely inspired by that card. So let's get started. And I will have a PDF on my blog with all the measurements and everything. So you're going to have a piece of strawberry slush that is 5.5 by 7 1/4. Score at 1.5 and 3 inches. So we're just going to fold this back and then just like this. Okay, so there's part of your card base. And for the other part, we have 3 strips that are 7 1/4 by 1 1/4. They are also scored at 1.5 and 3. And these we're going to fold just like this. You want to make sure they're folded straight so that they line up straight. Okay. So basically it's folded like this. I don't know if you can see that. And then the last one. Okay, we're going to set those aside. I added a piece behind all the little strips of 2.5 by 5 1/4, and it's embossed with the embossing folder. I don't know if you can see that, but I already did that ahead of time. I have a piece that is 3 3/4 by 5 for the back, and that's where we'll, so you can write your, whatever you want to write to the person that you're sending the card to. This is a piece approximately 3/4 by about 3. It's for the sentiment punch. Then you're going to need 3 pieces that are 1 inch by 4 inches. And then 1 long piece that is 5 1/4 by 1 1/4. And then you have 3 that are 1 inch by 1 1/4 inches. Okay, let's see. Let's do our stamping first. So we're going to use Real Red ink. Oh, and by the way, this is Made with Love DSP. It's 12 by 12. Very pretty. Great for Valentine's Day. So I'm using the Hugs and Kisses stamp. And I'm just going to stamp down. And then I'm going to use my 3 banner punch. Just line it up. Pop it out. And then my piece for the back, I'm going to use this little heart collage, and 1 in there, 1 back here, and that's it. That's it. That literally is it for the stamping for this card. So let's put that away and let's start putting this together. So I'm actually using the mono adhesive glue, but I pour it into this so that I have a little more control over where it goes. So this you can get on Amazon or I think Dick Blick. But anyway, so we're going to apply or adhere all of the pieces. This is going to take the longest, I think. Here. And then one of the small ones. And then we do this 3 times. I'm sorry about my throat. I just can't get rid of this cough. I think it's allergies because I don't feel bad, but... And then one last one. Then I'll show you how easy it is to put the card together. This one is definitely not going to be 5 minutes or less, is it? I like using the liquid glue because you do have a few seconds to move it around if you don't get it exactly where you want it. Okay, so this next part, so your card base will go here with the foldy part on the left. Your strips will go with the foldy thing on the right. Okay, I'm just going to flip this over. So I'm going to put glue on this, but on the back of it. And then I'm just going to layer it right here in the bottom corner. And I want to line it up along this edge and the bottom. Well, oops, sorry. I'm sure my head was in the way, huh? So there you go for that one. I'm going to do the same thing with the second one. And I'm going to put this on the top. Just like that. Now for the middle one, if you are super anal, you can certainly measure this. You really want these to be straight or it might not open right. And that one was not straight. Okay, you can certainly measure this middle one if you want to. I know some of you, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to eyeball it. So it goes right about there. Okay, so there's the first part, and then I'm going to put my the piece of designer paper right here. Just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to fold all these back just so I can add my embossed piece. Okay, just like that. Now leaving that folded, we're going to, so this is kind of tricky. You just have to kind of eyeball it, and you just want glue right here. Okay, and then without lifting this part, you're going to just fold this back. Well, just like that. And then the same thing here. Just eyeball it from here. And then the last one. Isn't this easy? So easy. There you have your card base. Super, super simple. Okay, now let's decorate the heart. So I've already cut the heart out of Bubble Bath cardstock, and I'm going to add my arrow. It doesn't matter where you put these. And then I'm going to put my sentiment up on Stampin' Dimensionals. Just like that. I have these all over my house. It doesn't have to be super straight or anything like that. Okay, so this would probably be nice if you had a little tweezers or something. But I forgot to grab some, so we're just going to go with it. It just means I get glue on my fingers. So the XO. And then we're going to put, I can't get it off the glass. And then we'll put one down here. And then these are the two little hearts that came from out of the middle of the O's in the XOs. So let's not waste them. If I can get them all turned over the right way. And then I'm just going to use my glue and put a little dot there and a little dot there. And then this is the take your pick tool. It makes it really easy to place that where you want it. Just like that. Now this is going to go here. So of course you only want glue on the strips. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it where I need glue and just add some glue right here. You don't really need glue on the little parts that go to the front, although you can if you'd like. Doesn't really need it though. Just like that. And voila. Oh, I forgot. Let's put on the back piece. Just in case you want to write something to your peeps. And just center that on the back. And there you have it. Pretty cool, huh? Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I would love it. And I will see you in a few weeks. Have a great day.